have green on.
I don't, Cindy. I really thought, and I think most of our listeners will agree to this. I thought yesterday, the 16th, was St. Patrick's Day, so I
You
didn't do
didn't
the
go
green
around
thing.
pinching people, did
No,
you,
I
Mark?
did not. I did not.
Top of the morning.
You're doing a good Irish.
Well, because I'm the only one in this room that actually has
the
the
proper
I'm the
green.
only one. No, I have the name.
Oh yes, McCochran. Oh,
Yes,
that's
I'm a Cochrane.
Scottish.
I'm a Cochrane. Schischler is not, and Hater.
What
I don't
is
think so. No.
your maiden?
Robinson? That was English.
Of course.
But I
Yes,
love the
Cindy,
Irish accent.
Yes, Cindy, you're what you call your what was it called? Spring break. I would remember.
Spring break was great. I think I've got a slogan.
The
What?
reason I was having trouble with the words spring break is because I really didn't have one to speak of. And by the way, is spring break 2 words or 1 word? I know our listeners are wondering about that. I think
Or is there
it's
a
1
hyphen
word.
in there or something?
Could be.
I don't
anyway,
know.
Cindy, and I'll mention this, and then Cindy's she actually took a log of her journey to the
I
galaxies. And it was,
a
I'm
blog.
sure, fascinating. Here's what's so great about the spring break. Well, I don't know if it's great. Cindy and I didn't run into this girl anywhere. She was
I didn't
out.
see
I
you.
was gone. And so whatever you learn today, I am going to be learning.
Yeah. If anybody wants to go to San Antonio, I have it. And did you see the documented pictures I took in San Antonio?
I really
the selfies?
didn't. No.
You didn't see the selfies?
No.
Mark,
Were
did
they
you
on
see
Facebook?
Did you see them, Richard?
No.
Okay, everybody
Yes,
look
they're on-
at
I followed you,
look
though.
at your computer. Cindy's bringing them
You
up.
GPS me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
Cindy's not really going.
no.
She,
Yeah. So I did that as a receipt for Richard to show that I really did go out of
Big
town.
rig. Sheesh.
Yeah.
You know
That's
while
what I was afraid of.
Cindy's looking at that. Let me tell you, I made a mistake, and I know it's going to affect the lives of many people out there. This Inherit the Win play, and Cindy, you might want to hear this. I mentioned that family night is Wednesday. That's like day after tomorrow, but I gave you the wrong time. I said 6 o'clock. Well, I'm supposed to be there at 6, but y'all are supposed to be there at 7. It's
Oh,
absolutely
then I can't
free.
go. I thought it was 6 o'clock.
It's absolutely free on family night. You don't even have to be family, but the play itself starts this Friday. Though.
does that mean I can come and throw popcorn and stuff
You
at you
can
guys?
do that.
Tomatoes. We
Dick.
got to start getting
Yeah.
those tomatoes.
You know, I don't think they have posted the guards yet, or even the ushers. So you're free
I wonder
to-
how
No
they
rushing
would
the
react, though.
stage.
How do you think they would react to that?
If somebody threw something at
Yeah,
me,
like a tomato. Like, boo! And then
I
throw
tell
it.
you, there's
Mark would
Murph.
catch it and start eating it.
Jim Murphy is a bear. He's a nicest guy. He's a gentle giant. But yeah, he'd probably beat the stuff out of him.
What?
Yeah.
But you've got all your lines down.
You know, they're there, but see, last night we had dress rehearsal, and there were still, I can get it to where, oops, I just forgot a line or whatever. I can make up stuff to go back to correct it, but still, I have not had a perfect performance. But let me say this about that.
But you will. But you will.
Oh, well, I hope, but I...
No, you will.
The biggest problem I'm having now is how I look. Dress rehearsal last night, I mean, I've been wearing this thing forever, and we come out in Don Hampton, who I'm hoping is going to be here Thursday.
I know. I'm really not.
Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, I did see you with Madonna.
Yeah,
She's
they're-
got a picture of her and Whoopi Goldberg and Madonna
Yeah.
and the Alamo.
Um,
That is she.
Let me see this.
Yeah.
No,
Whoopi Goldberg
scroll
is
down.
always at San Antonio.
Scroll down. I have. There's Madonna, Whoopi Goldberg, the guy that's 007 guy, and
Sean Conroy or the other one?
no, the new
Craig.
one. Yeah, the Craig
Yeah.
guy.
This is creepy.
It is creepy. I don't understand it. Wax museums, people. They
Well,
are.
who's driving the car?
When? Oh, that's don't say creepy. That's Sam. It's,
Oh.
it's funny.
No, I need to see Sam. I've
And
never
he's
seen
real.
Sam.
That's the only thing real. in
No,
there.
I'm convinced Sam's a wax doll. I'm convinced.
Carl Edgerson
Boy.
commented, "Well, that Sam looks real," and so it was, he's so happy when he drives and
He
and
looks
goes
like, he
on a
looks
trip.
like he's high.
Yeah.
No, he looks like he's happy.
So if anybody wants to see these pictures, they are on our Facebook, the Mark and
Oh,
Cindy
man,
Show.
that's ridiculous.
And so, but I had somebody on my regular Facebook. Their response was, I wasn't quite sure they understood that these were wax figures,
I can
and I didn't
understand
know
that.
how to.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to.
Well, that
say
first
anything
one with
back.
the lighting, it does look a little real. The first one
With
Whoopi.
Madonna.
With
Oh,
Whoopi.
with
There's no
Whoopi?
Madonna. I didn't see Madonna.
You didn't see Madonna is the best one. There's Madonna. Look, I think she looks the best. See, the
Yeah,
lighting on
you're
it
right.
looked really good. But let me tell you why I started there at the
so
Wax
funny.
Museum. I went in, and they've changed it up some where they have these stars, the wax stars, individually out, and they're on the floor where you can walk up right to them
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of behind a barrier.
Photo op.
And so people are standing next to him. People are taking pictures. So I took my camera and I started doing selfies with it. And this girl went, "You can do I said, "But look how much they look more real with the selfie look than they do with the, just standing there next to him." And so everybody started taking selfies that was kind of in the line in this group, and it was so much fun. I love wax museums. I love them.
I used to.
But see, I thought this one, because it says Louise Tussaud, and there's Madame Tussauds in London, and they have one of hers in
Paris.
no, Las Vegas.
That's the second
Okay.
place. Yeah.
And so this is Louis Tussaud. So I asked the girl, I said, "Hey, have y'all got a new wax museum? Is this related to Madame Tussauds?" She went, "Well," and she
Oh,
kind of looked
my
around. She went,
word.
"Maybe a long lost cousin, maybe." And I went, that's
That is
terrible that
slow.
you found somebody named Louis Tussaud and you put their name up there." So they had still the same, same characters in there. It's a little dusty on some of them, and but they, I love the what's it called, Theater of Blood, the one where you walk downstairs and they have, you walk into this dark
Did you
place.
say blood?
Yeah, Theater of Blood.
Okay,
it's
go
it's
ahead.
a scary, and it's all the monsters and the creepy things from our past that they have in wax and have little scenes set up.
Oh,
and
what's her name with the axe? Probably.
yeah,
Her husband
that.
for you?
But it's like Freddy Krueger and everybody.
okay.
And they have one where you go in and it starts going, "It's alive," and there's this going on. So it's really cool. Going by yourself makes it scarier because you have to walk through a lot of dark cave. There's dark cave activity. But this guy was trying to convince his son to go down there. His little kid, it's about 5 or 6, and he said, "Come on, it's not scary." He says, "No, Dad, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it." He goes, "Come on, it's not scary." He goes, "I'm not going down there." And I said, "Look, I'm going," and that didn't make any difference. No. And so his dad takes his camera down. He was taking pictures of each one of them to come up and show his son and try and convince him. Luckily, that guy was down there because it came to a part where it says there's 4 red doors, and you're supposed to open the door, and one of them is the exit to go to or to continue on. Well, I opened every door, and every door didn't look like it was an exit. There was one that had bodies hanging upside down that looked like, but that didn't look like it. So this guy goes, I meet him, I turn back around, and it scared him because I come back and while he's taking pictures, and I said, "Can you help me get out of here? Because I don't know which one's the exit." So he went through them, and he couldn't tell either. And then he says, "Let me go in here," and he walks in where the bodies are, and the door closes, and he doesn't come back out, so I have to open the door and go through the bodies. It was strange, but I love being scared, so it was fun.
Were you?
liked
I
it.
mean, it was just you and him down there, or
Yeah, there wasn't anybody else. I mean, I ran across him, but I just walked through it, and I think it's so fun.
Was Sam in the hotel room?
No, he's doing the conference. He had a
Oh,
NACE
he
conference
actually
was
had
there.
a reason for being there.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness!
And so I got to play while he had to go work. It was fun. But anyway, so take Kay to the Ripley's Believe It or Not and go through that again. You don't like them?
Believe it or not, I've been there. The most fascinating thing to me was the guy who wrote the New Testament or something on a piece of rice. He probably didn't write the whole. It's probably the 10 Commandments or something. But they've got it under this magnifying
Right.
glass, and somebody spent I don't know how much time, and I don't know what he wrote with, but a whole bunch of stuff on a piece of rice.
That's right.
That's
right. I was
there are so
seeing
many
that.
gory things,
The
guy
shrunken
with
heads.
a
Yeah.
nail through his head, and the guy with eyeballs doing weird things.
Oh, I think that's fascinating.
That's just kind of like carnival things. But
It is,
speaking
it
of
is.
Madonna in that stuff,
Yeah,
and we're going to get
yeah.
to your trip, I just wanted to mention this morning there was a review of Miley Cyrus. She played in Houston. And I was reading the review. The guy was just saying it was wonderful. And I was reading why it was wonderful. And it was just so gross and rude and crude. And, she had 2 gloves. 2 rubber fingers this time she was playing with. And sponge fingers, I should say. And just how... Sheesh. But he said her voice was so much better than a lot of people. And she didn't take herself as seriously, he said, as Lady Gaga. Apparently Lady Gaga takes herself very seriously.
Yeah.
Did they have her wax thing in...
You know what? It just kept melting. No, I don't.
Yeah, I
they
imagine.
haven't done a wax figure of her yet. See, that's what I mean. And they're not really relevant. They need to have some people
I
that
know.
you recognize.
Yeah.
You know, because every kid in front of us, when they would go through there, they go, like, "Who's that?" And the parents were having to explain, "Who's that?"
John Wayne. He
Yeah.
used to be.
There's the Duke, and there's the parents were all excited, but kids, it's not.
Did you go
it's
to
not there for 'em.
SeaWorld?
No, all we did was it was the Grand Hyatt. It was the place where we were staying, and so you could walk to
Oh, the
Alamo Plaza and
all.
all that. Nobody wants to get a car out. That place is crowded.
Yeah.
It is. It's starting to have a smell like New York downtown.
Wow, cool. We're
New York.
there. We have arrived.
It's vomit and urine smell. It
Oh,
smells
yeah,
so
yeah.
bad.
You know, it wasn't that bad when Davy Crockett was there. There wasn't as much vomit.
Oh yeah. No. But I relived all of the Alamo story and went through that again. But it was great that we'd had our guy on that talked about
Yes,
the history of Gonzales
right, Jim
Goliad.
Walker.
Yeah. And so that made it more interesting to me.
Yeah,
and,
that
I
did.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a
Goliad.
lot.
Kay
So it
and I
was
could
fun.
go to Goliad.
Yeah,
Ladies
you
and
have to go
gentlemen, Kay and I are
Goliad.
trying to figure out where to go after this play. It's taking all of my life, and it ends the first week in April. So after that, we want to go somewhere
Mark.
other than Fredericksburg. I don't want to go west.
Go to LaGrange.
I've
That's
been
west.
to LaGrange.
That's
That
west.
is west.
Wait.
I've
You've
been
been
to
to LaGrange?
Nacogdoches,
Why were
yes.
you in LaGrange?
Oh, we used to pass through it all the time.
Oh, okay. You
going
just
to
passed
little
by, but you
things.
didn't go there.
Well, we did eat there several times. And we did stay at the motel. They used to have this motel with motel on the roof. You'd come around and you could see motel.
Wait, in LaGrange?
Yeah.
It
We called it
wasn't
LaGrange, though.
It
I
wasn't
just-
the
LaGrange.
LaGrange. It wasn't the chicken ranch.
No. We never even saw that. I guess that's
You went
off
to the chicken ranch?
I guess that's a ways away. Heck, she was.
You don't know anything about
She
the
used to
chicken
be Miss
ranch.
Yeah,
Molly
sure.
at the.
Marvin Zindler knows a
you
lot
saw
about the chicken ranch.
You saw the movie. That's why you know about it. That's
Yeah.
Sam actually went down there with friends, and he says he didn't do anything, but the friends they just went there and sat.
Oh, one of those scenarios?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believed every word you told me. But anyway, listen, guys.
Can't believe
we
you went to the
do-
chicken ranch,
I
Mark.
do have to,
Oh,
believe you
yeah.
went there.
No,
we do have to take a break. We're
that's
going to
true.
continue this on the other side, and we're going to be talking about the guests that we're going to be having that are going to be coming up, and we're going to find out why do they pinch you if you're not wearing green.
yeah.
Why do they pinch you?
And where are you supposed to pinch people legally?
That's right.
That's what we
right.
need to know.
On the
You're listening to
nose.
Mark and
I'm coming
Sydney
back
show.
just for
We're
that.
going to be back.
Know the magic of her charm because I want her, yeah, girl, to come, yeah, my own.
Since the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo awarded its first scholarship, we have sent nearly 15,000 students to college on show scholarships. Just this year, 2,000 students are attending more than 100 Texas colleges and universities on show scholarships worth nearly $30 million. Combined with the junior market auction money, livestock and horse show premiums and prizes, cat scramble awards, school art auction money, judge and contest prizes, grants to universities, and funds to cultural, community, and civic organizations, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo has committed more than $350 million to youth and education throughout Texas. Learn more at rodeohouston.com.
It takes something special to make it in the business world. Montgomery County is fortunate to have a diverse pool of industries and businesses. Join me, Cassandra Roshan, Director of Membership Development with the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce for Mind Your Business. I will sit down with our chamber members to talk history, community involvement, and get some tips of the trade on how to be successful in our current business environment. Tune in on the third Tuesday of each month at 11 a.m. to hear from our members of the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce talk about their professional experiences. I guarantee you will walk away with insight of how to mind your business.
Hi, this is Erica Tullis, Executive Director of the Breast Cancer Charities of America. The Breast Cancer Charities of America is a national nonprofit organization with our headquarters in the Woodlands, Texas. We focus on non-invasive breast cancer research and helping the true patient that is going through breast cancer. Through our Help Now Fund, we help women pay the rent and utilities while going through their breast cancer treatment. It's unlike any other program that truly is out there. We are here to help the woman. Our phone number is 936-231-8460. For more information or to get involved or to even make a donation, please visit our website, www.igopink.org.
Of her charm because I want her, yeah, girl, to call, yeah, my own. I wanna dream of her so
Back here again, ladies and gentlemen, on the Mark and Cindy show. We got a full lineup. I was talking to Cindy about who's coming up tomorrow on our show. And this gentleman he's an actor. He's a singer too, is he not? He's got a voice. If he's not singing, somebody needs to slap him. He's been in so many theater productions. He's also an artist, and he's got a business, RS Mosaic. He makes faux stained glass windows, and I've seen some pictures. They're beautiful. Anyway, very fascinating man. We're going to have him here. He's a local here in Conroe, Montgomery County. We'll have him. Rick Sellers is his name. And
I bet a lot of people know Rick Sellers.
I think they do.
just
If you've
can
gone
tell.
to any play or listened to this radio station here, you've
heard him.
Rick, yeah.
Mark, we have to stop here.
Okay.
We have breaking news. We are the only one of all the shows I've watched this morning, yesterday about St. Patrick's Day, that has asked the question, why do people pinch you if you don't have green on?
We did ask that.
And our hotshot producer
Hey,
and
who is
owner of the place, Rick Schishler.
Rick is the... okay. Rick,
Yes.
Rick, no, not Rick.
Oh, I'm
Dick.
sorry. That your
I'm
dad's
sorry.
name's Rick.
Richard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
we get them mixed up all the
Okay.
time.
All right. Richard.
Well-
Richard Schishler is going to explain to us. You have it right there in front of you.
No, I'm reading more about the history now.
Okay. Okay. He has it right in front of
Okay.
him.
Now I
Why? Why?
Well, the tradition is leprechauns and fairy creatures would pinch anyone they could see, and they can't see you if you're wearing green. So you weren't supposed to get pinched. So if you're not wearing green, you get pinched as a reminder. Watch out for those leprechauns and those fairy creatures.
Man.
Because you
That's
know
it.
the history of the leprechaun isn't a good one.
I
Right?
didn't think so.
I
Like
really don't know
leprechauns
much
are
about
not Lucky Charm leprechaun. Like that is
No.
Oh, they're
not.
sick.
They're mean. They're supposed to be mean
You
creatures.
don't want them on your back. No.
You know, they must be in the waters, too, in the lakes and the oceans, because every time I go in there, I get peach fish. Peach fish are always getting me.
They're a fantasy creature of mischief.
Oh, I thought it was K for a while, but it must be something.
She might be part leprechaun.
Yeah.
Don't be calling her a leprechaun.
That
No.
is so fascinating.
I
And,
love that. So we are the only show that has that. Thank you, Richard.
But you know,
Hotshot producer.
Cindy, what I think is so misleading, people are, they'll say, hey, you can't pinch me. I'm wearing this little piece of green, this clover leaf. Well,
Right.
that, a leprechaun could see you. The rest
Yeah, or
of
say,
you.
you haven't seen my underwear.
You've got exactly.
Yeah,
You've
so-
got to be covered in it, and it's got to be visible. Not
has
this
to-
underwear or bra thing.
That's
going
right. It
on.
has to be
So
visible.
I just wore the wrong color bra this morning. That's why I'm getting the daylights pinched out of me.
Mark. Well,
yeah.
and I thought you were trying to pinch Richard, and I said, don't be pinching him. He has green on. It's just a different shade of
No,
green.
I got pinched this morning.
Oh,
You did?
Yeah, I was not wearing green.
that looks like
That is green.
No, I was
Maybe
wearing
put-
someone else.
Oh,
Hey, I meant to ask you this. Did your grandkids go to San Antonio with you?
no.
That
they
is
stayed
so
home.
wonderful.
It
Y'all
was like
had,
the first 3 days we've had. I hadn't seen them, and I missed them terribly, but not enough to come home.
Oh,
but it
gotcha.
was, but we had a good time. And now Saturday, I have to tell you this. Robyn Lively said hi. I was at a Milby alumni program, and where they were signing up new people, and I got signed up. I didn't even know it. I got signed up, and now I'm a Milby alumni. And at that event, this girl comes up and she says, "I'm Robyn Lively." I went, "Hi." She says, "I listen to y'all. I'm a listener." And I said, "I'm going to talk about you on Monday." I said, "No, we won't be there Monday. Can you wait? Will you listen till next Monday?" And I said, "I will say hi to you." But all the cool people were there.
Well, I'll be.
And it was so much fun. And I got a cassette tape of songs that I had written and recorded at a studio in Houston back in 1968. I think it was 68. And it was a full album. And when sometime later on, I took all my tapes and everything, and we went to a new studio, and I took them over to the studio. and the studio closed down and someone took all the tapes.
Oh,
and,
my word.
And I couldn't find them. So that I never thought I would ever hear those songs again, and there they were. I got them.
Who had
got them
them?
back.
Robyn did?
No. It was another person at the thing,
Cindy.
and had that tape. As it hadn't been played in 50 years. 48 years.
So
48
you were
years.
8 years old. You wrote all of
Yes.
these songs.
They were happy songs. No,
When did we get to hear them?
I'm going to try and put them on CD. I'm so afraid to play this more than once. I played it. I was
It's a
it was
reel to
going,
reel thing?
No, it's a little cassette. It was a cassette
okay.
tape.
Okay.
And so anyway, it was amazing, and so for me it was very special. I sound terrible, and
I doubt
the person playing the guitar could not put it in the key that I wanted it in, so I'm always having the strain. But of course, it kind of sounds like they sing today. But anyway, it was that was amazing. 48-year-old tape. Wow. Anyway,
tell you.
I wanted to let you know that, and to say hi to
I do wanna hear
Robyn.
it. And I want to see if they don't sound good, and I'm sure they do. I'd like to see the lyrics of that.
Oh,
of
man.
your songs.
Yeah, when you're 16, you're writing stuff that you don't know anything about.
Yeah, it's like you're writing about the Grecian Wars and the takeover of Sparta, things like that.
Yes,
this
that's right.
Robyn Lively. Where does she live? Is she in the county? Or?
I don't know. She came up and talked to me for just a few minutes, and that was it. She's on my Facebook. I've seen her on my Facebook at times, and she'll comment on stuff, but we haven't sat down and had a real what's been going on. What have you been doing for the last 50 years?
Slap me, because I'm sure you said this, but don't slap me yet. Was this a high school reunion or something?
No, it's just the high school alumni. Nobody went to college. So anyway, it was the high school alumni.
We'll be
That's what we
yeah,
call it,
don't
yeah.
say that anymore. Yeah.
People were saying that when they went to U of H, some of the kids had gone to U of H, they wouldn't tell people where they went to high school. And that's so pitiful.
It is.
We were on a rough side of town.
Boy, you were. But when Pasadena played you, we were about the same with respect to socio-economic whatevers.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And I think we're probably in the same place now, considering. But is Milby still a high school?
Yes.
Okay, I knew
Yes.
that. Black
You're just
Junior
like
High. Wasn't Black
Samuel.
Junior High over there then? My
I
brother.
remember Black Junior High, but
Oh, you don't? Okay.
no, I said
Must be in a
I
different-
remember hearing the name.
Yeah.
But we played Jones for the first time. We played
Ooh,
Jones,
Jesse H.
and
Jones.
we thought they were all snobs because they were from the rich side
Oh,
of
my
town.
gosh.
And so
They were orange. I remember their colors. We scrimmaged them once.
that's
and,
right.
they had a-
You remembered they were orange? Wow, that's amazing.
The things that I remember, and I have trouble with my lines. It's
That's-
really terrible.
that's
Jesse
exactly
H.
right.
Jones was orange, but I don't know anything.
I don't know my lines for the play I'm doing. But anyway, so I wanted to let you know about that. I did see over spring break, and I know we're getting ready to take another break.
You're kidding.
Are we ready to take another
No,
break? In
sure.
3 minutes. Oh, we
Oh,
have
3
3
minutes,
minutes. Okay.
I was holding up for a while, but you
Okay, we were,
ignoring me.
I was
We were what?
ignoring him.
ignoring me.
I thought you said we were boring you, and I know that's not true.
But, yeah, that's...
Just keep the
Never.
snoring down.
Exactly.
But anyway, I saw Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
It got good reviews. I was surprised.
It was good. It was really good. It was one of those, adults can relate to it, and especially if you watch that, that cartoon and stuff, and it was good. Yes, yes.
Did the children like it?
They loved it.
Oh, cool.
They loved it. No, I didn't go see it with Sam. I didn't go see it with Sam. We tried to go to a movie, and I got the time wrong. Or they had the time. It wasn't my fault. It was the time was wrong.
You mean IMAX?
Yeah, in San Antonio.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
we got there, and it was the wrong time. And I wanted to go see Pompeii.
Ooh,
That's the only thing I
that'd be
thought
good.
that he might want to see. So it didn't work out. I was wrong. So I said, let's just go back and rent a movie.
Why'd you want to go see Pompeii?
Oh,
Because
man,
it was
on
the only
IMAX,
thing-
too.
I'll tell you,
Should be
it's
great.
the only thing that Sam,
Just wondering.
because Sam doesn't like anything.
In the 300 Spartans,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
But he said, well, and he was telling me, like, whatever you want to go see. He said, I'm not going to see Robocop. I'm just not going to go see it. I said, okay. So we went back to the room and we rented Anchorman 2. I said, can we see Anchorman 2? And he goes, why would... It's okay. It's whatever you want.
Whatever, darling.
And he says that whatever you want, if that's what makes you happy, go ahead and rent that. And so he said, how much is it? And I said, $17. And he went, good grief. He said, but okay, anything you want, honey, anything you want. So I rented it, and it started, and within 5 minutes, I knew It was on a downhill run. It was the worst thing I've seen.
Oh. And
Oh,
you
it
were
was
looking forward to that.
horrible. I wanted it to be good so bad. I even started trying to laugh when things weren't at all.
Yeah.
And he's on the computer and he's going like, he had stops, turns around. He goes, "Do you think that's funny? I mean, do you really think that's funny? You cannot think that's funny." I went, "Well, it's type of humor." And then he went back and he turned back around. He goes, "That's ridiculous." I said, "You know what? I'll pay you $20 if you'll quit commenting on everything that they say, because let me watch it. I'm trying to get my $16.99 out of it." And he wouldn't let me. It was horrible. It was the worst movie.
And $17. I mean, the
Flush.
hotel, I guess, gets. Oh, really?
It was
That's sad.
horrible. So
By the way,
don't rent it.
Kay,
Okay.
this shows you how bad my spring break was. While I'm rehearsing, my sister Jill came up, bless her heart, love Jill. And her and Kay, she and Kay, those two girls went to see the Nonstop, the Liam Neeson movie, and Kay
Right.
never goes to a
Taken
movie
Three?
without me. Taken 3, the exactly. No, it's not exactly. But I was so not impressed with the theme of it, where somebody thinks he's the person killing everybody and all. And then I said, "Kay, I don't care. Tell me what it's all about." So she explained the whole story. And so I'm going to tell you right now exactly what. No, I'm not. But
Mark,
even
yeah.
after hearing it, I thought, oh, I just don't like it when people think he's the bad guy, and all during the movie he's being.
Mark, you have to keep saying it's only a movie.
I know, but
It's
why
only
watch
a movie.
something that's supposed to entertain when I don't like it? It's the same thing
Okay.
with Body Snatchers. The Body Snatchers, I almost memorized parts of it, but
You like that?
no, I did not. I didn't like the theme of it, that nobody believes him, that, wow, there's really body snatching going on, and eventually when there's just about nobody left to believe
know
him
what?
because they've all been snatched.
You're right. That movie gave you no relief. There was
Didn't.
no relief
None.
at the end. If there's relief, then it's okay. But that made me have nightmares. I couldn't stand that. And speaking of nightmares, we have another break coming up, so we have to go to
my
a break.
word.
But
Okay.
we'll be right back.
Okay. And
You're listening to the Mark and Cindy Show live.
I can hold to be near as I grow old, because I want to, yeah, girl, to call my own.
Income tax time is here. If you earned less than $52,000 in 2013, Montgomery County United Way and Entergy, Texas want you to know how to get your taxes prepared absolutely free. Beginning February 1st, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, known as VITA, will provide professionally trained volunteers to prepare your return in a way that is safe, free, and confidential. And they will help you see if you qualify for the Earned Income Tax Credit. That could mean up to $6,000 in your pocket and in our community. Montgomery County United Way improves lives of all our residents by mobilizing the caring power of our community. We want all our neighbors to have the opportunity to live healthy lifestyles, have access to education, and to improve your financial independence. This tax season, don't pay hundreds of dollars to have your taxes done. Locate a VITA site in Montgomery County by logging on to mcuw.org, or find a site near where you live or work by calling 211. And please remember, give, advocate, and volunteer. Together, that is how we improve lives and live united.
Lone Star Internet Radio is now bringing you the weekly business hour show each Monday morning at 11 a.m. My name is Rick Schisler, and I will be your host. Each week, we will be bringing you local, area, and national business news that you can use. The program will also feature an interview with a local or national business person who will share their own experiences, successes, and failures in operating their businesses. Our show is for anyone who already owns a business, whether they work solo or have employees, and for those who are thinking about starting their own businesses. A bit of information about myself. Again, my name is Rick Schisler, and I am a Silver Fox advisor who has over 40 years experience as a serial entrepreneur. As a part of our show, I will offer some advice and encouragement on our monthly topic, and I will take your questions by email at rschisler@silverfox.org or call into the station at 936-647-3776. See you on the radio Monday at 11 a.m. for the weekly business hour.
Lone Star Family Health Center is a state-of-the-art nonprofit medical facility serving Montgomery County and surrounding areas. From infants to seniors, women's health to education and nutrition, Lone Star Family Health Center is here for you. We accept most major medical insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, and have low-cost self-pay options available. Lone Star Family Health Center is the perfect place for children's health care. Lone Star Family Health Center, quality health care for everyone, off South Loop 336, just west of Conroe Regional Medical Center.
She'll bring her love to me, dream lover. Until then, I go to sleep and I dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my lovers' dreams come true, because I want it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mark and Cindy Show. I tell you, when the things that go on when we're off the air.
That's
just
why you need
scary.
to watch the YouTube archives. And how are those going, Richard? Good? The YouTube archives?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You guys have got to see them. I mean, because
Super.
you get to actually see the behind the scenes.
Cindy,
in
can
front
I
of the
say
camera.
something else about the play
And
again?
what- yeah. Please
Thank
say
you.
something else about the play.
Thank you. As you know, it starts this Friday.
We get
and,
it, Mark. You're in a
Saturday.
play.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You really need to go online at the Owens Theater or the Players of Conroe, Texas, and see. You can buy your ticket online. You can pull it up and see what seats are available. I will tell you this: if you go the first 4 rows at the Owens, looking at our stage, that's not the best place to be. I don't
It's
believe.
not?
Well, because we've got tables set up there, and you'll see our heads.
Oh,
and all, which is
right.
scary.
I
But
didn't think
yeah.
about that.
But, as the theater goes up as you
Right.
go out. By the way, speaking of going up as you go out, when you're on the stage and a director's, I don't know, I had 2 of them telling me, the light person and the director said, okay, Mark, stage left, go up stage, go down. And, it's the direct opposite of what everything
That's
is,
right.
upstage, downstage.
Oh, they like to-
Upstage is behind.
it's
Yeah,
such a
and
drama.
I have to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's a drama
They
thing.
got lights. It's hot as all get out. But here's what I was trying to say earlier at the very beginning. Cindy, you've known this for a long time. My dress, my style, Big Al, my brother, he can wear the same thing I'm wearing and he will look great. I am on the stage on dress rehearsal night, which was last night, and it's like Don Hampton, good friend, great director, a genius when it comes to the field of acting and all. But he looks at me and says, I don't like that. What he's wearing, his shirt's too dark or whatever. And so now I got to start from scratch. And I guarantee you, whatever they put me in, I'm not going to look good.
I thought it was just a white shirt and a tie that's hanging.
See,
down.
that's one thing. The lady that does the, and I'm sorry, I just have to do that, that does the dressing,
Dresses
design,
you?
she sews and everything. Marita, she's great. Anyway, and Don said, yeah, I'll put him in a white shirt, and I got my own white shirt, and she came and said, Mark, that looks terrible. It looks terrible. Don't wear that again. So she got this other shirt. Now, Don doesn't like it. And anyway,
no.
Don Hampton is hopefully, got him scheduled for Thursday. And he knows so much about so many things, particularly in the art world and in other
And we'll
areas.
talk about the way you dress.
And
we'll,
yes.
and
if
we'll
he
talk
can,
about that.
But there's nothing you can do with this guy.
But the
I
deal
look
is
just bad.
that you're playing your part.
Yeah,
you're playing
the lawyer.
The lawyer.
But it's...
No,
his
Clarence,
name was
you're not Clarence
Darrow, yes.
You're Clarence Darrow?
Yeah, his name is
Wow.
Drummond,
Okay.
Henry Drummond in the movie, in the play.
Okay, so you're playing him.
Yes.
And all I remember about that movie was it was sloppy, it was hot, and everybody didn't look good. So that would be perfect.
I should be the perfect... And here's what they're saying. The assistant director, Amber, says, okay, now y'all spray water on you before you go out to look like you're sweating. I don't need to spray any water on me. I am
You got the real
sweating
thing.
up a storm out there.
You are such
on
a
the
purist.
stage.
What?
Yes,
That's
my whole
amazing.
system. Anyway,
I think I'm going to cry when I see this.
Oh, you
I think I'm going to
probably
cry because I'm going to be so amazed at this talent that you have. And
I just want to throw a tomato at you.
that's good.
I may go up and slap you in the face because of all the complaining you've done about. I
Well,
can't, but you're going to be great.
There
We know
are
it.
many talented people there, and I am.
You better show them
one
up,
of
Mark.
No,
you
no,
have
I
to
am
show them
honored to
what
be
it's,
with these
what it's
people.
like to be a good actor.
It's great.
We have a talent scout coming.
what, Dick? Anyway.
No, I've been sending your YouTube videos to everyone I know that's in the industry.
Oh,
like, you need to check out this guy.
Hey, man, yeah.
Check him out.
He needs tomatoes thrown at him.
Speaking of, and this is loosely related to all of this, I've made no secret of the fact I'm having trouble with my cell phone. Battery dies no matter what I do and all, and Dick said I'll fix it, but he can't fix it. Nobody can. And all of a sudden, I get this...
Well, I haven't had a chance to. Someone took a week-long break.
Oh, that's right. We took a break. I should have left my phone with you as much as as it did me.
You don't say that about my capabilities of helping people.
Well, you need to
Richard,
do something
you were
with
so
this.
sweet in letting us get off.
I pull up, I'm getting so much, the emails are pretty much all spam that I get right now. And I pull up and I see this, it says, taking our sleeves to a new level. And I thought, what? I was not even going to, pull it up. And I said, taking my sleeves to a new level. I just had to see what it was. And it's about some kind of cover for your iPad or something for your phone. I don't even know what a sleeve is.
Oh, you did.
So stupid. But
it's okay.
Yeah, that's
it's
scary.
okay.
Anyway.
Just always act like you know what they're talking about.
Okay, now, your vacation, did y'all go bowling or anything?
No, we went to the Buckhorn Saloon. Do you know about?
No.
I bet you haven't been there.
I haven't.
Oh, it's so cool, Mark. That's
where I met Kay, though. I think.
No, you
I did not. She was
it's
in
been
Vegas
there since 1875 or something, and they have all these deer horns everywhere. And the deal was, if you could you'd bring in your deer horn, and he'd give you a beer, and that was how it started. But he has got all these rare animals, stuffed animals that you can go through and look at, and but he has the Bonnie and Clyde car. Probably not the real one.
I've seen several people that have that car.
And let me tell you, it's a giveaway, guys, when you have the car up there and you've got, looks like indentations of bullet holes, but then you put one of those the thing that looks like a bullet hole, it's a sticker that you put on your window to look like... And when you put one of those on the Bonnie and Clyde card, that's a giveaway.
That just doesn't work well.
But I'll tell you what they had. What's interesting was they had a letter that Clyde had sent to the Ford company. He wrote a letter to the Mr. Ford, thanking him for his car because at that time it was the fastest car, and he says, I know how I'm using the car is not totally legal, but I just want to let you know that you have helped me get away faster and keep my freedom.
Well,
and I thought you'd want to know.
And that's such a coincidence because right behind us, Rodney Poole's got the old hotel building where Bonnie and Clyde stayed.
And we don't know.
And
if
he's
that's,
also got their car, if I recall, that's got the bullet holes in it. No, he doesn't. I made that.
I think that was one that Rodney actually got
exactly.
away in. But
there's one in Louisiana too, by the way, in some town.
I think I've seen every one of them. And I go like, how can this be? It reminds me of how I realized there wasn't a Santa Claus. How can he be down in every?
I made my own. I shot up a car. I'm like, Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
Clyde,
but it was an '84 Electra, and that was a little misleading. But in that movie, Bonnie and Clyde, that last scene was so powerful. When they look at each other, when what's his face looks at what's her name?
Yeah,
Faye Dunaway and what's his face? They look at each other like this is the end.
This is it. This is how it ends.
Yeah.
And it was, but I've always they fascinated me. And so when I found out that they stayed over in that building right across the street from us, and that they've seen ghosts there, I just wonder, and we need to have Tamara Morris on again. She's one of our most faithful.
She is.
She responds to everything.
Yeah.
And we need to get her on the show again.
What about Ghost? I mean, she's not related to.
No, but she's energy reading type of person.
Right. She does.
And so she knows the aura and all that stuff.
And what you call your personifications.
That's right. That's right. And we need to have her on there. So I think that would be fun. And if we had, we do have the girl that. There's an author, Rena Bettel. I don't know. Let me spell this to you and see if you.
Okay.
Okay. If you know how to, it's Rena, and then it's Beadle. Beetle, not Beetle. Bettel.
It's too scary.
Bettel.
I'd say Bettel.
Rena Bettel. She's an author and a fascinating background, and someone that who wrote about her husband is going to be amazing. You guys are going to say, this person lives around here. And she does. She's from the Woodlands, and she's going to be talking to us. So I'm really excited about having her on. She's coming on Wednesday.
Cool. And her husband is the one that saved
Mr.
all those
Mom?
people in that airplane in
No.
New York?
No.
I
No.
misheard. Yeah.
Okay, all
Dick
right. Well,
Shisler.
what's easier to say is the weekly business report.
Oh, yeah.
Schistler.
Shishler.
Shishler.
See, that's why I got it messed up. Shishler.
I know.
Shishler.
Bruce
Okay.
Anderson. He's going to be on
I was
the
gonna say
business
it.
hour.
Bruce Anderson.
What is he?
He's a business coach.
Yeah, an executive coach.
Oh, executive.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Right.
executive. My fault.
Coaches executives.
He coaches executives, so
Yeah.
we have no reason to talk to him, I guess.
And their first day, what he does is he says, "This is a football," and then they start having.
Yeah, that confused me because I
practices.
thought executive coach.
Yeah.
On what team? No, but he does it for executives to make them
I know.
much better than they are. Just like Rick does with people that come on his show on the weekly business hour.
Mm-hmm.
He helps counsel them back to a growth spurt they've never had in their business. It's amazing.
It is. This Rick
and he's
guy.
called a silver fox, which we qualify more of us for silver fox than Rick does. We're older than Rick.
Oh yes,
Shisler.
there is no question.
Yeah,
By the
so
way,
he's a baby.
your dad had on the guy that does the pizza. He makes the pizzas and you
Yes.
cook them. What's it called? Something pizza.
I forgot.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm
Kay
sorry,
and
I
I got
should've-
one Sunday, and holy cow! When you come out, it cost $12 for for the big one. That thing had so much stuff piled on it. I mean, just
You
and the
did
guy's
it?
making
You did
yeah.
it?
I was- holy cow!
Was it good?
I realize you can get a pizza for $12 a large for they do that, but this one you're not going to get one with everything on it. And
If
you
you
take it home
if
and
you put too
cook it.
much stuff on it, is the crust? How's the crust?
Well, the crust was very crispy. They've got original, they've got thin, and then they've got this.
We can't talk about this till we find out the
man.
name
They
because
make a
people are going
pizza
like,
and then
"Shut
they
up!
put it
Tell
on
us
top
the
of another
name."
pizza.
That's ridiculous.
Jeez.
Okay, and I've got to tell you, when we come back from our break, I got to tell you a quick story before we do the encouraging word. if you
Encouraging
don't
word, oh,
mind.
yes.
Okay, we will be right back. You're listening to the Mark and Cindy Show, and here we go.
I go to sleep and I dream again. That's the only thing I can do.
The Conroe YMCA's benchmark adaptive programming for kids and adults is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is an equine assisted therapy program serving children and adults with adaptive needs. The riders in our Leap of Faith program are working to address and manage specific aspects of their lives impacted by illness, injury, or disability. The Leap of Faith program has experience working with riders who are living with attention deficit or other hyperactivity disorders, hearing impairments, visual impairments, developmental delays or disabilities, autism, Down syndrome, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, head traumas, brain injuries, and paralysis. Our program uses horseback riding to develop self-confidence and self-esteem, to increase upper and lower body strength, assist in respiratory issues, and establish a trusting relationship between the rider and their horse. Not only do these activities aid in the physical and mental development of the rider, but they also foster self-reliance and independence. For more information regarding our program, to become a rider, or to volunteer with a great group of people, please call our Welcome Center at 936-441-9622 or visit our website at www.ymcahouston.org/Conroe.
I'm Lauren Maddox for Lone Star College System. Discover all that Lone Star College Montgomery offers at Maverick Mania Open House, coming to Lone Star College Montgomery on Tuesday, April 1st from 4:30 to 7 p.m. Take a campus tour, visit with representatives from every academic program, and get your admissions and financial aid questions answered. There will even be information on the academic and workforce programs offered at Lone Star College Conroe Center. Those who pre-register online and then attend the event will be eligible for a prize drawing for free tuition for the fall semester. So plan now to attend Maverick Mania at Lone Star College Montgomery on Tuesday, April 1st. All the details are online at lonestar.edu/openhouse-Montgomery. I'm Lauren Maddox for Lone Star College System.
I wanna dream, lover, so I don't have to dream.
Yeah. Dion. I love Dion.
Yeah.
I can't believe Richard loves Dion as well.
Rick. Ah!
Richard.
No, I'm sorry.
What a compliment that should be to you. Shut up. I got to tell you one thing, if you don't mind. Just one more thing
Let's hear it.
about this trip. Do you guys, when at night, do y'all have a fan going or some
Yes.
white noise?
If I don't have
if you
noise,
don't,
I'm
do
in.
you have white noise? No, you don't need it? Okay. All right. We are desperate. We have to have white noise. Our house sounds like a 747 taking off because all the fans that are going on throughout the house to sleep by. So we get ready to go to bed, and there's not even a hum of an air conditioner, nothing going on. And so we're laying there and we're like, okay, this is too quiet. This is too quiet. He says, is there anything on the TV? Can you get the... He said, no, they don't do that anymore. They used to have where you turn a channel and be... No.
Oh, that.
But
Second
there's
music.
nothing. So we're trying to think, how can we... There's got to be something. And so I thought, wait a minute. His computer was set up. I said, they've got to have white noise. They've got to. I've never looked up white noise before, but I looked it up. You can find the box fan that you have.
You're
the white
kidding.
noise. You can have it. It's a shower running. Whatever you want for white noise. And so I thought, this is great. This is great. And it's up to 10 hours. Up to 10 hours of this white noise. So I got the box fan we like, the sound we like, and I put it on. And so it's great. And start to go to sleep. But what they do, though, they don't tell you, is every, hour they have a commercial. So you're sleeping and then it goes, so anyway, well, you like it. And so I wake up and then have to go and reset it. Or the connection to the internet would not stay and it would kept going off.
The problem I would have with my computer. Yeah.
Well, but it was great though. I mean, we did find that out. So if you ever have a problem and you're where you don't have a fan available.
So this was your laptop.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
if you'd have just set it on top of you, you could just keep hitting the space button.
That would have
or
been
something.
perfect. We should have put it between us. That
thought
would
of
have been
that.
great.
Yeah.
And or on your phone. I wonder if your phone does that. Does
I'll
your
bet
phone?
it does. It'll do just about.
Will your
anyway.
phone still? It'll go to sleep.
Dick can work
yeah.
mine, but I cannot
Okay,
work my
I'm
own
sorry.
phone.
I just had to tell you that. Okay. Yes.
Today is these encouraging words and all are, and I've mentioned it just about every time. It's not anything. There's nothing that you're going to, wow, I've never heard that before at all. But I need to hear stuff daily that picks me up, or I get in a funk pretty easy. And I think God knows that. I'm worried, I've always got worries, and they're just ridiculous. Concerns is what I guess I should call them, about the play or about whatever, about, anyway, just life in general and family and friends and stuff. And I read this morning, and it just, when I'm reminded, it's like, the Spirit just shoves me on the shoulder. Hey, Mark, listen to this. And here's what I read this morning. When we realize that nothing happens apart from His awareness, God's awareness, direction, and loving purpose, it becomes possible to lay down fear and truly experience His peace. Lay down your fear, experience His peace. How can I be peaceful if I don't realize, hey, whatever's happening, it's going to happen. It's no mystery to God. He knows exactly, and I want your best. So, hey, I'm here. Mark, please quit. And Wanda, whoever is out there, Tom, Timmy, Bob, this is from Romper Room that I get that.
That's right.
If you're aware that God's direction, He knows everything that's happening, it's not a mystery, and I've got my purpose for you, and you're a part of it, it's going on as I suspected, as I wanted. Quit showing concern about that. It's, once again, it's like I'm insulting God by saying, Mark, you think it's you, don't you? You think it's up to you to do this, and yes, it is up to me. I mean, I'm supposed to keep my eye on the prize and my eye on Him and keep working, don't give up, but realize I already know what's happening, and you're okay. That is encouraging as heck to me, and I hope it encourages a few of you out there, too, in life to realize it's no big mystery to God what's happened or happening, and He's got
it.
Your back.
He's got this. And I think that's why we do the show every morning, right, is to encourage you and yet let's set your day off on the right track, right?
Yeah.
Don't you feel
Mark?
better?
You like seeing me in the morning?
Dick, it is, you have no idea, the upbeat. Yeah, if I came in here and you weren't here. In fact, I've come in here twice. I'm usually late. And Dick wasn't here, and I said, oh my gosh, Dick's quit me.
What are we going to do?
He doesn't want me anymore. So anyway, that.
Oh, you'll know if I don't
I'll
let you
know.
anymore,
Oh yeah,
Mark.
we'll.
You
There'll
will.
not only be a sign on the door, there
There'll
will
be a
be a
tack in my
padlock on
chair.
the door.
And it'll be a picture of Mark, and like if you see this man, call authorities and report him.
Or on the outside glass on your side, you may be marked out or
Right.
something.
Do
You may
not
have
do
you
not
marked
serve.
out.
But I will realize that is all a part of God's purpose. For
That's
me.
exactly right, and you'll feel good about it.
that
As long as
Dick
you
will
know,
be better off with.
as long as you love God and
Yeah.
you pray and you're asking for guidance and you follow, you know what He said in there. You read it, you know how to obey it. It's just doing that is what we got to try and do.
There's nothing I see in the Bible that says, that what this means is you've got it easy. Your life will be on a cloud. I was reading about Jeremiah. This guy, he's called the crying, the wailing prophet because bad stuff happened. Well, yeah, it happened to him. They threw him in a well and said, if the king does come back, he's going to kill you. Well, he prophesied he's going to die. He didn't come back. All of this stuff. And when finally, end of his life, history shows us, Josephus, that they sawed him in two. Jeremiah, the prophet of God, horrible life, but yet he still stayed with his God, and that was a part of God's purpose for him. The fact that, however, thousands of years later, 3,500 years later, a guy is talking on a Lone Star Internet radio about this great prophet.
That's right.
That's something else.
And encouraging people to know that God's got it. It's going to be okay, and He loves you. That's that's what I don't understand. How does He do it? How does He do it day after day?
But I'll tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. Rick Sellers is going to be with us, ladies and gentlemen, and Cindy and I will probably take up where we left off with
And the weekly
life
business
and everything.
hour is coming up.
It is. With
and just remember
Bruce.
that you are loved. And make it a good day. It's a beautiful day. We got sunshine today. And so
the sun is out now.
The sun is out. So come.
And you don't even
enjoy,
have jury duty, so that's great.
And enjoy your St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, watch out for those leprechauns.
Yes.
Pinch somebody then.
And pinch someone that doesn't have green on for sure. Have a great day. It is your day. God loves you, and we love you too for being our listeners.
Well, it's Mark and Cindy, they've got a morning show. Every day I listen in. Well, it's Mark and Cindy.
Hey everyone, this is Tina, your host from Retro Saturdays. I wanted to invite you to visit the Lone Star Studios here in downtown Conroe, Texas. We're all volunteers here, and we need your help in serving the Montgomery County area. Radio media is a fun field to be in. Lone Star Internet Radio serves Montgomery County with news, current events, local programming, and of course, music. If you are interested in volunteering and sharing your talents in media, go to irlonestar.com and let us hear from you. Lone Star Internet Radio, serving Montgomery County from the heart of downtown Conroe.